Good evening, absolute all of you lovely people. I hope you've enjoyed Thanksgiving, you're ready for Christmas, and you've enjoyed the snow if you've got some. I know Airy Bicycle, he's like head high in snow at the moment. So yeah, but he is getting his shopping done on his little sled. So big shout out to old Airy friend, Airy Bicycle. Keep going, mate. Keep sledging along, getting your groceries. Right, so couple of things. Been super busy over the last like 2 weeks. That's kind of like why I posted one video a week. But I've got the Christmas decorations up. Bike Shed Girls happy. Pretty much all prepped for Christmas. I've now got heating in the Shedderoo as well. So I'm not going to get cold, but I can't have it on because it's a fan, low energy, fan assisted, heat up a small area very quickly and then it shuts down after because you have a temperature gauge. Yeah, anyway, it's going to be toasty in here. So this winter I can actually keep bringing you guys the videos of kind of what I'm doing as and when, still figuring out and working some stuff out on the S-Works. Now I've pulled out a bike that I've recently, well, I've obtained quite a while back, but I've recently just pulled it out. Now I've not really had a really good look at it, and this kind of video kind of bounces off kind of what old Shovel was saying in terms of like the deals are out there, the cheap bikes, good brands. If you're savvy with mechanics, great, there's some deals to be had, and I agree with what old Shovel was saying. The quality in terms of like is not there on kind of like the big box store bikes, the like price hypes, especially in the UK. It wasn't like going back 5 years ago before COVID, you could get a really, really nice mountain bike, but it still only have like Dior level spec on it. Anyway, that's neither here or there. So I pulled out a bike mainly to find out myself because I'm kind of running out of space. Don't tell Bike Shed Girl, she's coming in a minute because I told her that I need a bit of help because I've got the alignment tools out for the frame. So we're going to do a quick alignment check on the frame as well. But this video is to find out whether I brought a lemon. I could have done. I could have brought a lemon, but we're going to find out whether if it was not worthwhile in purchasing this bike. So what I've actually got is a Scott Racing Team Racing. Really nice frame. We'll take another close look at that in a second, and we'll kind of just go through the bits because I'm curious what like I say, I purchased this and I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it yet. This is why we're going to do this video now, because this is kind of what I do on most of the bikes that I have for projects. I kind of sometimes just buy solder scene straight in the car, straight in one of the sheds or something, and then it kind of just gets forgotten about until I've got time. Then it's whether or not do I strip it, is it for parts for other bikes? Well, let's have a closer look at the bike, and then, like I say, because I've got all the frame alignment tools, so we'll go through and we'll check the alignment, and well, let's have a closer look at this bike first off. Well, first off, she kind of looks a bit like a nail. It's one of them. The video may not always do it justice, but it has got a kind of lot of damage. But as you've seen previously on this channel, we're not scared of that at all. So what's this one? So this is the 7005 double buttered, and it says Pro Spec Geometry Project Limited. Oh, no, don't. It says Project Light Flight. Oh, nice. So all in all, the frame's not a bad frame. Whether or not if we decide to save it, it's always things like this that worries me a little bit, like whether you're going to pull that back and there's like a big crack but that just looks like someone might put that there just to protect the cable from rubbing, but everywhere else it's had stuff rubbing. So so what we've got: stem crap, headset crap, although it does spin nice and freely, and they are 3T stems, so they'll just go in the parts bin. Belt, yeah, that works. Now it has got a set of XT shifters on there, and not bad levers to be fair either. They're good parts bin, so they'll go in parts bin. So it looks like, given XT shifters, there's an XT crank that's a little bit worn down. Yeah, questionable that is. So chainring pretty much looks like it probably won't take another chain. And the non-drive side crank on, totally MIA. Where's it gone? It's gone. XT front mech, XT rear mech. Rear mech don't look too bad. Needs a bit of a clean up. Someone's ringing my phone. And wheels. Let's have a look at wheels. So we've got odd wheels. So on the front, we've got an LX front hub with a wobbler or wobbler rim, whichever you like to pronounce it. Yeah, relatively runs smooth, runs straight, so the wheel can just go somewhere until there's time for it, if I need an LX hub for a set of wheels. It's also got the LX brakes, front and rear. Feel a bit tired, but there's no massive play in them. So there seems to be quite a bit of pad life left as well in the pads. So that's front and rear. So we've got some brake, the same brakes on the back. So all in all, there's a lot we can salvage on this. Now the forks, these have seen better days. Yeah, they don't look too great then. So same with the rest of them. Bit chewed up, bit beaten up, always depending on the stanchions as well. See, to be fair, what I'll probably do with the forks is I'll probably drop them apart, depending on obviously the stanchions and so on. See if they're kind of worth saving, because the lowers I can have repainted new stickers on and get them forks looking kind of brand new. But it does always depend. Oh, it does depend on the condition of the inside of those. So at the moment it's looking like a full strip down, save all the parts what are decent. It's even got one of the E-type fit front mechs that kind of go round on the bottom bracket cup as well. A little bit of rust on top, but it is an XT front mech, so that will be saved. Right, back wheel is totally different to the front. So we've actually got a Mavic 138 on, oh god, I can't even see it, a Parallax Dior XT hub. So we've got a lot we can work with on this. It's one of them, it's still umming and ahhing. Do I just keep the patina, polish that like hell, and leave the frame as it is, and just basically rebuild it as kind of a bit of a rat bike with keeping the LX on it, the XT, sorry. Don't know about those chain rings, but I could single speed the front with the XT. Oh, that's what I mean, possibilities are endless on this one. Saddle, Expedia. Seat poster's in not too bad shape, bit worn there, might need a bit of a touch-up paint. Ugh, horrible brass, that needs to go. Need a nice black one on there. Right, and the headset, what is that? Oh, that's going to be like a Chinese brand, isn't it? That one, just no name, but it does feel all right. So again, for the parts bin, so not bad at all. It just depends now on frame alignment, because that's the thing with second-hand bikes, frame alignment. So all in all, it's not actually too bad. It's also got matching XT skewers, which don't match the age of the rest of the XT. It's the actual Mega 9 kind of newer version of the XT skewers. But that's a good thing, because I am actually piecing together a Mega 9 XT group set. So on the big shelf of doom of parts, I like to piece together a lot of group sets over time, just for when the next build comes around. So on that note, I'm going to give the Bike Shed girl a call, because I'm going to demonstrate and we're going to check the frame on this. So Matt, see you back in a minute when I go and get Bike Shed girl. Right, got Bike Shed girl now in here. She's saying it's cold, but I've had the heater on. Quite nice and toasty in here.
Still cold.
Nah. Right, so do you know what we're doing, Bike Shed girl?
Absolutely no idea.
Right, we're checking to see if I brought a lemon. Well, I don't think I have, because a lot of the parts are salvageable. Like so, but we need to check the frame alignment to make sure. So these tools will check out what? Bike Shed girl?
T.
What?
Double T.
No, they're the handles.
Oh.
What are we checking? I've literally just said it.
Alignment.
There you go. Learning.
Yeah.
Right, so you've got your little bits just there, look. So when you're doing obviously rear end, obviously forks, obviously the rear end's a bit wider. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it's spaced out like that, because you want to put one fully into the dropouts. Do you want to come over, Bike Shed girl, and have a closer look?
Yeah.
So you want that one all the way into the dropouts, fully pushed up. Don't go too tight, because what will happen is if you really crank that tight, it pulls the tool down, so you won't get a true reading in the dropouts. And then we're going to put this one in the other side. So again, and this is where we find out if it's bent or not. And then what you want is you want to move these two tools, wind them in equally together.
Yeah, wind your neck in.
Until they're just about touching. So, don't have a look at that, Bike Shed girl. Can you see that?
Just about touching.
Well, yeah, past the camera. So, you can see there. So I've screwed that in until it's just about touching. Now I can feel that that is quite equal. So the dropouts are aligned, which is great, because, well, you know that if you've got a wheel in there. Oh, Bike Shed girl's fingers are in the shot.
Yeah.
So frame dropout, fully aligned, fantastic. So, and if I demonstrate, if for example I loosen off this tool, drop it down, then really crank that so it's moved down, so it's not now in that dropout, right? You can see there, if I get center, that's now, that wouldn't be aligned. However, that for a lot of factories, believe it or not, isn't too bad, because a lot of frame manufacturers, especially like big box brands, will allow like 3, maybe 5 millimeter tolerance on their factory bikes. So, but we're lucky because we've got straight dropouts. Awesome. So now we'll do the frame alignment. We'll check to see where that is. So I'll pass the phone back over to Bike Shed girl and get her to move out the way. So just a quick one. Same for forks as well. But you want to move, instead of that one being there, you want to move that down there and then drop it. Might as well give a quick tutorial on the forks. Plus, we'll see if these forks are straight while we're here. So again, you can do this on kind of any forks to make sure that they are straight. So wind that in a bit as well.
Looks fiddly.
It's not fiddly. You want to make sure though that you're not buying stuff that's bent, don't you?
Yeah. Unless you like bent things.
Not when it comes to bikes, I don't know. Well, not when it comes to most things.
Men.
Hey, PG on this channel. Right, so you can see there, look again, wound that in, that they are pretty much straight. Way straight forks.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah, well, I'll leave them in there for a second. Right, let's get on to frame alignment. So,
Wow.
right, so this is the full frame gauge. Adjustable, and again, just basically gauges whether or not if the frame's straight. So with this one, you've got a couple of points of contact. Now, it does depend on the frame. Some frames are a bit more difficult. So you've got head tube, obviously seat tube, and then the contact points on obviously the chainstay and seat stay. So the way that we're going to gauge this one is, you kind of, on both sides of the bike, you kind of want to gauge exactly in the same place where you point it on both bikes, and make sure that it's totally flat. So if I wind this one off for a second, so that is now flat against those 2 points there, and then holding that in place, if you look just down where the blue bit is at the back, look, this is Bike Girl, you can see where the point is just touching there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to wind that in until it's just making contact with the frame, but I'm doing it before the weld, because obviously welds can be slightly out by a mil or two anyway, depending on how they're blobbed on. And then with that in mind, I'm going to lock that blue thing into place, and then I'm going to check the other side of the frame. So put this on this side, make sure we're hitting the same contact points on this side, and then so you can see there that although the dropouts was near on perfect, we've probably got about 2 mil gap from where the blue thing is to there. So that's not too bad. That's like I say, within alignment. And then again, you can check the bottom. So line that up, screw that in until it's just about touching. There we are. And then we'll check making sure that you're not sitting on top of any cables, because they'll give you a bad reading. Line that up again, and can you see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Bike Girl?
So close, but so far.
Yeah, well, it's a couple mil, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. So you bought a bent lemon?
No, the bent lemon is not bent. Like, it's not bad. Obviously, it's an aluminium, it's not a steel. So it's not bad. I haven't bought a lemon.
Does that mean you can't bend it back?
No, it's not bent.
Oh.
It's basically, it's a tolerance. So as I said, most factories will allow a 3 to 5 mil tolerance. Like a lot of frame builders say like a mil tolerance or less than a mil. But you got to think, these factories produce, especially with probably this kind of age of bike, there's probably producing a lot of them coming out the same factory. So you know, you've got to account for a certain tolerance. But I haven't bought a lemon. But I think the main thing for this bike, given it's got odd wheels and the forks are a bit iffy, it's basically going to be a full strip down. I can see as well, oh, look at them jockey wheels. Bike Girl. So the jockey wheels are gone as well. They're a bit cruddy. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's that one.
What have you done?
What?
What have you done?
I didn't pay much for it. Right, so
So, you're sleeping in the shed
I've got a heater now, I'm fine. So the plan for it is strip all the brakes off, crank off, mechs off, basically strip it all down so it's bare frame, give everything a clean, keep and put away whatever I'm putting away for the parts bin for future builds, clean up, polish all the bits that I can save, shifters, give them an oil bath, get everything working, and then basically hang the frame up until next year some point, and either do a parts bin build to flip it, or do I have it repainted, restickered, and give it the full works, because it is a Team Racing Scott, and it's one of the earlier aluminium ones, so it's a nice bike, it's my size. You guys will have to, well, I don't want your comments about Shed Girl, because you always give me grief when I'm off and when I'm at the shed. So yeah, that was just a quick run through on whether I bought. I can feel you looking at me. That's why I don't really want to say much.
Yeah, I'm saving my comments. I'm going to abuse you in your comment section instead.
That's not very nice. That's not nice. So that's what's going to happen with this one. Leave your comments down below what you think what you would do in terms of that. Like I say, I'm going to strip it. I'm going to put the frame away. You will see it again next year, and I might pull another one out later on in the week that is similar to this, and then we'll look at that one and go from there. So yeah, on that note, have you got anything to add, Bike Shed Girl, in your thoughts on what do you think of this bike? Do you think it looks lovely? What would you do?
Gosh, I think it's that lemony. It's got a yellow bottle cage.
You're saying it's a lemon?
Yeah.
No, it's got potential. It's straight-ish. It's out by like 2 mil. Like, it's got no cracks. Everything seems intact. It's got no major dents. It's just, you know what? Even if I left the patina, it would still polish up with a bit of T-cut very nicely.
Not to Joe's standard, but I'm sure you'll be fine with it.
Yeah, I don't mind a bit of a patina. You know, everything don't need to be perfectly finished.
It's so muddy. You didn't even clean it for the kind people watching. Look at that.
Hey, this is how
You scruffy git. You could have cleaned
this
it.
is how I got it. Sometimes you just have to jump on deals. You know what I mean? This is what I was saying at the beginning of the video. You know, you have to jump on deals. Like, most people can't just, well, I wouldn't even recommend most people to just go and buy a brand new bike from a big box store, because you're paying through the eyeballs and all you can have on it are Tektro brakes and no-name equipment. And
Techno Brakes comes with its own speaker system.
Tektro,
Bloody hell.
not Techno. Right, I'll finish this conversation with people in the comments section about this.
Yeah, me too.
No, I don't know. Do I start stripping this down tonight? What do you think, Bike Shed Girl?
Oh, cook me dinner first, pal.
You're cooking tonight.
I am. It's true. I'm a slave.
You're not a slave.
Grinds that whip.
Yeah.
Grindy whip.
And it's got a bell.
Ding ding.
There you go. Right, on that note, hope you've all had a great Thanksgiving and you're all ready for Christmas. I am, well, what's that noise for?
I'm scared. Christmas is only 23 days away.
That's correct.
We should get some tinsel up and about, you know.
Well,
Make it a bit Christmassy.
That's what I was going to do. 2 days into December.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
We are. We're gonna have like a 4-foot Christmas tree in the corner.
It's gonna be a bike grotto.
It is gonna be. Oh, you know what we could do? We could take some like old chain rings and make like little dangly things on the tree.
Oh, you're having a whole Christmas tree in here.
Well, I could fit one in that corner. If I move the S-Works.
Oh, that S-Works.
Yes, it's gonna be done. It's getting done. It's getting done. I just need to purchase 1 or 2 other bits for it.
Maybe we'll just put some tinsel and baubles on the S-Works, and that could be the tree.
Well, I think you might be on something there. Right, we'll Christmas up the S Works, given it's probably going to be there until after Christmas.
Oh my god.
You've got it. Okay.
Yes.
On that note, let's go. Let's go. Team Bike Shed girl and boy. Let's go. You go and cook dinner. I'm gonna tinker.
Yeah. All right then, Tinkerbell. Say goodbye to your friends.
Bye, Shedderooners.